Chef John Dewine with Spoon Hospitality. We're here at Primal Fusion. We're gonna make some Diver Sea scallops. So today we have a few scallops. They're U10. We have a good example here of some orangish pink scallops, which you can see here. These are the female ones. They taste a lot better. And most people are kind of afraid of them or think they have gone bad. But usually that's what the chef or the fishmonger eats. So then we're gonna make a quick beurre blanc. We have some winter radishes that are coming from Norwich Meadows, and we're going to put a couple of dishes together for you. All right, so we're going to make a classic beurre blanc here that we do a little bit differently. So now we're going to sweat some butter. We have some shallots that are brunoise here, which is a small dice. So we're just going to sweat these off under a little heat just to get some until they cook a little translucent. Then we're going to deglaze with some white wine. We're going to add some bonito flakes. I have 1.5 cups of white wine here. Now we're going to add some bonito flakes. So basically we're going to take this, we're going to let it reduce down until almost all the white wine is reduced out. Then we're going to fold in some aromatic herbs and some butter. Okay, so we have a hot pan now. We're going to make some scallops. Just a little oil in here. We're going to season them up with some salt. Pepper, both sides always. We also add the paper towels here just so it brings out any other moisture. Really, when you cook scallops and you don't get anything on them, it's because they are too wet and they bleed out while you're cooking. So when we are making our scallops, we want to pretty much cook them 70 to 80% on one side. You get all that color, and then just flip it over and finish it. A lot of people want to get color on both sides, and they always end up being overcooked and chewy. Now that we have the scallops going, you kind of want to just check and make sure you get color on the one side. And when you go and do that, we use spoons here because tongs hurt food. And we'll flip it over. You got a nice golden brown crust. Now that you have that going, we'll take another tablespoon of butter, let that just bleed in, and flavor things up. So since we have multiple things going at once here, we're just going to let these scallops sit off the heat. They'll finish cooking like that. All right, so this sauce is almost completely reduced down to about 70-80%. I'm going to start lining up the plate. We have some rainbow radishes here that I was talking about earlier. We have some purple ninja radishes, some watermelon radishes, and then some green radishes. We're going to line these up in a little circle. Kind of just shingle them on there a little bit. Kind of want to have a loosely formed circle that we can put the scallops around. So to finish this sauce, we're going to add a little bit of lemon and some unseasoned rice wine vinegar. And basically you just want to add the butter in a little bit at a time and just keep whisking it to make an emulsified sauce. It's kind of like a vinaigrette. Okay, we have all the butter added in. We're going to finish it with a little bit of salt. Just added it back to the heat a little bit so we can make sure all this butter melts. You want to be careful that this doesn't get too hot because it'll break. It's a very simple classic French sauce with a little bit of Japanese flair added to it to work with our program here at Primal Fusion. Okay, we're going to strain this sauce. Basically, you just want to get the bonito and the shallots out of it. You want to get as much flavor out of those as possible. Okay, we got a nice finished sauce. Then we have our plate over here with the radishes that are lined up. We have our beautiful scallops. One, two, and three. Next, we're going to put the beurre blanc itself. So you get about, a tablespoon or so. We'll go around with that. And we will finish it with some parsley oil that's got some shisho in it. And we got a couple of little micro red vein sorrel. These are very good and they taste citrusy. So they add some flavor components as well as looking pretty. And we have some viola blossoms. We have some Diver Sea scallops here with some winter medley radishes, tosazu beurre blanc, and a green oil.
It's Michael Quinn with Flavors New York. I'm with the one and only Joshua
World
Block.
of T-shirts, Joshua Block, Flavors of New York.
And with Sapphire 39, we're doing a food tasting today.
What's up? This is Laura Bray at LauraGram NYC on Instagram, here for Flavors of New York. We're at Primal Fusion in Midtown. I'm here with good friends Michael Quinn and Joshua, World of T-shirts, and we're toasting to 2023 and hope that you come along for the Flavors of New York ride in the next year.
So these are the scallops that we witnessed them being prepared in the kitchen. Yeah.
Do you like
Right.
scallops?
I do like scallops. It's a margarita.
Very tasty, very good scallops.
Oh,
You want to take mine here?
yeah.
Oh.
Very, very good.
They smell good.
Yeah.
I know.
So they definitely have like a good char on the outside there,
I know.
but right, they're still tender on the inside, really easy to cut with. You don't need a knife. So let's dig in. Really good.